Hello, and welcome once again to What's On at FinTech Talents. We are at series 115. So let's see what we have on for you this week. As always, I will share my screen. And as you can see, here is the content page for FinTech Talents this week. And it is as we say internally, a Lisa Moyle takeover this week. It's all about customer service, North America, onboarding, identity, credit unions, and parenting in the age of COVID. So let's start with the first FTT chat. So this is looking at TMT analysis and looking at using mobile data, cell data as a form of identity for fraud prevention, KYC, and onboarding, all topics that are very familiar to the financial services industry. And Fergal Parkinson, one of the co-founders of TMT Analysis, talks with Lisa and gives an illustration of how this works by sitting down to a meal in Mexico with an American credit card. I'm sure all of us know what it's like to pay with foreign cards for things in other countries and having that card decline. So really what he's talking about is using your mobile data to identify and help ease those issues for customers. Let's look at the next FTT chat we have this week. And this is credit unions. So Lisa sits down with, let me see, MSU Federal Credit Union as well, Benjamin Maxim. And he talks through sort of the how credit unions in the US are really embracing innovation, and how a few years ago, very similar to banks in Europe and the UK, saw fintech as very much a threat to their business, and now they're really embracing that innovation, working on partnerships, working with collaboration. Both the Ben Maxim and the Fergal Parkinson FTT chats are promoting FTT Virtual North America, which we are running on September 9th. So please register now. It's going to be a great show. You can watch it from the safety of your own home, which makes it great to go to an event and still get the interaction and networking that you miss from when we all can meet again in person. So the next thing coming here is one of our famous Voxpop reports. So Lisa put together a Voxpop report with Bold 360 Log Me In, looking at chatbots and customer service. Now, this report was actually started before the pandemic, and this is kind of a snapshot of what you will see when you download the report and highlighting all of the contributors to the Voxpop report. And they make a very clear point that while this project was started before the pandemic, the impact of COVID-19 has really thrown into sharp focus this need for 24/7 access and seamless customer service. So we've got, Matthew Bailey from Lloyd's Banking Group, Sean Lewis from Log Me In, Jennifer Geary from Asto from Banco Santander, Ralph Kami from Excensus, Vanessa Norhausen Sr. from checkout.com, and Roa Ruthin from UK's own Monzo. And they all give a little highlight snapshot of their views on looking at customer service. And this is really winning the hearts and minds of customers. So it's the Voxpop report. So read the blog post. And then down the bottom of this, you can see a download the report now. And I'll click on it to show you how easy it is. And you can very easily, it's free. Your details will be filled in for you, and you get the report. Very easy. It's a great report. I highly recommend that you do that. So let's see what else we have here on our on-demand content. And here we go. So this is another from our friends across the pond. So this is parenting in the age of COVID, which of course, probably the biggest complaint I hear about the recent several months of lockdown is as much as we love our children, being cooped up with them 24 hours a day, especially when they're young and when you're in charge of their schooling, has put a lot of stress on families and especially working mothers, unfortunately. So our good friends over in the US, Theo Lau of Unconventional Ventures and Stessa Cohen, who's a consultant at Pivot Assets. They put together this blog post looking at the study of the impact of homeschooling, working from home, being primary caregivers, especially of young children, is having on women in the workforce. So this is a really insightful blog piece, which I highly recommend you reading. So there we go. There is the Lisa Moyle North America Promotion Takeover FTT newsletter, Series 115. Again, FTT Virtual North America, September 9th. You can watch it from the safety and the comfort of your own home. You can network with your peers. You can interact. You can comment on interactive sessions. You can watch the panels and presentations on the main stage. It is going to be a wonderful experience. So go to our website, fintechtalents.com, and register now. Thanks again.